welcome to the show. Technical difficulties today as extravaganza. My green screen is not working properly. It's all about the lighting. I have lights and stuff like that. My sound was all whack. I think everything is okay with the sound. It's when I say hello, it seems like I'm saying that at the same time. I hope it is like that. I don't know. So let's have to drop some links here and there and everywhere. So the premises for this video here, or this live here, is that people coming in say hello and I talk to you guys. It's going to be, I'm trying to not curse this year, not saying any bad words. So of course somebody in the chat is going to try to make me say bad words, but that is how we roll. Anyways, I would appreciate it if you are dropping likes and subscribing and commenting and tell a friend about this epic journey of me, Dicey Guy, doing this thing. So okay, so what I have done since last time, I have put on some greens and that's about it. So I have all the frames are in green. And I'm sitting here and thinking about which colors should go where and stuff like that. What color the roofs should have and stuff like that. I actually don't know yet. I am just sitting and thinking. And I think I'm going to look on the internet for inspiration on old huts and stuff like that. And any comments in the chat might persuade me to do a color or something like that. I think I'm going to have it just in the warmth colors, just warm colors and gray. That is what I'm going to do. So okay, I just have to drop in the link. I think that would be really good. So let's see if I can find it going live. I think I'm live. Hopefully I'm live. Hey, I am live. You have to stop doing that. I was just watching The Boys and now you're popping up. Nice to see you again. And hereby I trick you to say a dirty word. Nerd Police Prime, welcome to the chat. Good boy. Let's see if I can. I did this. I need to figure out a way to drop live links before I go live. I know I can like make a like I announce at that hour I go live, but you know it's kind of it's a little hard for me because I don't know exactly the time frame, because I have to have the kids in bed and stuff and things. I need to just have the house okay before I sit down here and do me time. Before that I am the daddy. Yeah. But let's see if I can find the actual links to the stuff and things. Let's see. There we are. What do you think about the description for today? Cabbin, Chickenfeet, mcNuggets. I think that was hilarious. And of course I'm going to say once more, please give me a like. But yeah, that is all I'm going to say. Then I have to post on Patreon. I'm going to Patreon and drop the link there. I'm trying to make this a living that I can live off, so that will be really nice to you to drop me $1 a month to keep me japping all day long, every day. Isn't that a bargain? Yeah, it is. It's the best freaking live show you've ever seen. I know. So trying to go like so. Let me go publish, and then I have to hit and then I will hit the same thing in tweet, and we tweet, and then we share it. I presume it's for Facebook, hopefully, when you are sharing something, and it's going to the group Dicey Guys Tabletop Squad. Maybe I need to change the name of it, but I like the ring of it. We are a squad or something. I don't know. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. the windows are nice. I would go for a darker olive colors in the frames. So you would have them darker. Yeah, but I wanted them to stand a little out, like a sore thorn in your eyes, because I wanted the light from inside to like shine a little. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just goofing around here, checking out stuff. So we're going to have this in like what you call it, more rust colors. Here we have to have rust colors on the hinges here, and here we have to have rust colors. And I'm contemplating, thinking about which colors we should have on this møne. What is called in English? Møne, this thing here, the ridge up here. In Norwegian it's called møne. I can't, you know, this is the first brain fart of the day. Ding, if you are doing the drinking game. But let's see if I can drop it one more place before we go. So here we go. So there it goes. We have dropped in the links everywhere I can remember to put the links. I should probably put the links all over the place, but at the same time, when it's not my space, like on Facebook and places, I feel like redundant to put up my links every time I go live, because I don't know, I feel like I'm spamming the behinds of stuff. If you paint the walls in a dirty brown, the olive windows will definitely pop out and give the cabin a worn look. Yeah, that is kind of what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking when I'm seeing pictures of old houses, they have like darker colors here because of the time, you know, water and stuff like that, fungi and everything like that, make it darker in here, and it's brighter up in here. And you can see some places, you can see the inner walls, and you can see on top here too, inner walls, and then the like the what you call it, the ridge for the tiles to be on. I'm thinking, what kind of color should they be? Should they be like in bright like burke colors, and then have what should I have these colors in? There are a lot of I have so many ideas, but I want to have make it look unified. But it is kind of like you can just drop like a nurglify it. You can just drop a lot of different colors on it, and it will be really cool. No, this is not my miniature. This is from a friend of mine. I'm doing this, and he said he wanted this to be open like this. He wanted to have it looking like a ramshackle thing. And I'm thinking at the end of this, I'm going to drop a little sprinkles of like grass tufts and stuff like that, and make it look like it's growing. Bazooka J Rambo is in the house. Hello, Mr. Bazookas. How are you doing today? Hopefully everything is good with the word. Do it look like I'm talking, or is it just look like I don't know? I had this strange lagging yesterday and today when I was trying to make a video about the Billion Suns. I made this video just now, and it's just dropped, so it's on top of this video. So I don't know if anybody's going to see it, but it would be really cool to have people to watch that and interact with that video too, because I have a sneaking suspicion that A Billion Suns is going to be another one of those smash hits made by Hutchison, the guy that made Gaslands. He just said, yeah, take all your spaceship toys and play this game. And, you know, I'm thinking about putting together a Lego and just make stuff of Lego and stuff like that. But it would be really awesome to use these miniatures again. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to see how that interacts. But I think you can use any scale you want, but at the same time it's looking like you like Battlefield, Gothic, and Star Wars Armada. That is more the scale of it. But you see, are you using Vallejo model colors? I have 208 of them, woo, almost all, and could give you some tips on the coloring. Nerdpolis Prime saying, I have some, but I have a Vallejo air colors, I have some game colors, and I have some model colors, but it's more game colors, I think. But my main range is scale 75, so this one's. But yeah, could definitely, it's just. Oh, okay. Bazooka J Rambo, he's full up on his dinner. So what have you made for dinner, good sir? But yeah, you could drop some hints and tricks about colors, because you have approx the same colors in every range. The main difference between scale 75 and Vallejo is, in my opinion, it is the thickness. It is scale 75 is thick, like yeah, I don't know what I can describe it as. It is like almost like a whipped cream consistency, but it's big. Newbies, hello! This is today's live stream. Yes, it is, and I can prove it by saying it is the 7th of January. I don't know if that's sufficient, but that is what it is. All right, so yeah, what to do today? I am thinking about the colors, but yeah, live dicey. It is the live dicey show, and we are sitting here. Hut. This is not the Pizza Hut. It is actually Chicken McNuggets Hut from McDonald's. No, it's Baba Yaga. Run! She is the most wicked witch of all. But yeah, okay. So we are 11 minutes in, so I should start painting because I have a time limit on these live shows. I'm just going to do them for 1 hour, and 1 hour, that is it. Noobs. Oh, dicey is being a fancy and technical. I couldn't know the difference between paint brands and a cold tea. Yeah, I will see. I am kind of a paint, like a paint snob in a way, I think. But you know, it's just what I just love different paint brands and trying out stuff. I would love to have the economics to just try every range that is out there and just have a blast with it and talk with you guys. Yeah. But let's see. And I have to remember everybody, for $3 or more, you have the chance to win Slaves of Darkness come March. Currently, the win percent of being a patron is 100%, because there is just one Patreon on my Patreon. So if you are going in there, you have a 50-50 chance of winning miniatures. And I'm going to do a challenge on them, and you can vote on what kind of color schemes you want to have the Slave of Darkness to do. That's right, you're going to get the Slave of Darkness starting set, the old one, painted by me. So if you hate painting and want to have a Dicey Guy original painted army of Age of Sigmar, now is your chance. So I'm just I'm postponing it a little bit because I want to see if there are more drive to it, and I probably should promote it more. But let's go back to what we are talking about today, and this is Baba Yaga from Reaper Bones, and it's Chicken McNuggets time all the way, all the times. So let's see. Anyways, I had roast chicken and chips. Nice. I assume he had bacon. No, he has actually chicken and chips, so that's fitting. He said he's going to paint for an hour. Yeah, you know, I have a tendency to just goof around. And that's why you watch this shit. It's like, this is the contents. Make Dicey just talk and forget to paint. It feels like that sometimes, that you're just trying to make me sit there and talk, and I get nothing done. It's my own fault. It's not on you guys. It is me and girls. If there are girls there, you know, I do not discriminate. Okay, Nerd Paris Prime is saying, okay then, dark dusty brown on the floors, window scars, and the inner wood, and bright to brown gray dusty colors on the wall. The roof should start with dark warm brown going to dark red or orange highlights. Yeah, that is nice. So, okay, Newbies is saying Slanish pink for the Slaves of Darkness models dies. Pink, pink, pink to make them corny boys wink. Yeah, that you can say that, and you will have a vote for that if you are joining in the Patreon. You have to be in a Patreon for $3 or more, and then you have the option of winning the awesomeness. And Newbie says, yes, Dice, that's why we watch this shit. Yeah, I'm owning up to it. I don't say that this is the most pronounced, best painting show on earth. But hey, I'm trying. I'm trying to get better, and I'm trying to get good advice for you guys and stuff like that. But who knows? Maybe none of you actually need it, and you're just enjoying seeing me goof around. So we have a lot of different colors here that are in the brown and orange and in the grays. There is a ton. Holy molies. So here is just a little bouncy balls of them. So you can see here. Are we in the spots? And yeah, you can see here there are a lot of different colors you can use. And we have more, but wait, there's more. And Indian Shadow, that is Gobi Brown, Armarilla Shario. That was almost like I thought in Finnish, when you have this really pronounced way of talking. It's kind of fun to say, talk like that. But you know, I shouldn't talk too much, because then Christy is going to kick my ass. So let's see. There is some more colors. And the problem with these colors is that you need to shake it like you mean it. You need to shake the motherfucker out of this. But let's see if we can find some colors. Walnut, that is a color. And here you can see, here you actually can see what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can get a good money shot on this. All right, so you can see here, this is the medium. This is not paint. And this is pigment. And these two should not be separated. Got to keep them separated. So this need to be shaken into this to be a paint. You don't want this, just this out of this bottle. It will ruin it. And now I'm going to take up my massage stuff, and you can make the jokes you usually do when I do that. But this is the thing I'm using for shaking the paints when they are that they need the shake. And what I'm doing, you can see here, it is to give them a good vibration, a good time, and have them good shaken, because yeah, it's really needs to be done. Newbies, we need more girls. Why don't we have more girls on our hobby? It's because newbies scares them away, says Bazooka. Yeah, I don't know, but they are coming more and more, but I can see when you see people when they are talking to girls making hobby videos, like Sword and Steely, the comments is like, what are your problems? Just what the actual fuck are you saying? People are not civilized, so I can understand why people are just like, girls are fed up and don't want to be making videos and making a face on YouTube, for sure. So let's see if now you can see. Now you can see it. Let's see. Now you can see that it's really good mixed. It is everything is mixed together fine, and I'm actually going to do a little bit more. And when Desi reveals his vibrating device, I think MG got one of those. All right. Yeah, and that's why girls do not intend our thing because you make jokes like that. Yeah, it's a good blend. I'm happy with that. And let's just see. So this is walnut color, so it's a really dark brownish color. And we're actually going to go in here and try to have a little water in it. And you want to have it 1% fat, like 1% fat consistency of like a milk. And we should see where should we put it. So let's try one of the door things here and see how it works. That was a little too thin actually, so we need to go back and correct that a little bit, and there we go. And what I want to do with the different beams here or planks is having them at different colors to make them stand out a little bit, so it's going to be interesting to look at. And also wondering, you see this one? It's looking like you should have a really bright color inside it or something like that. It is a very Russian. It looks very Russian. And or like when you're seeing these old like caravans of from what you call it, when you see caravans of for carnival, you see this like from the 1800s 1900s driven by a horse. You can see these colors. So yeah, now we're just dropping in some different colors here and there and just try to make it more interesting, trying to follow Nerd Polish Prime, but you know, taking it a little bit in my own direction as well. So it's going to be like a hybrid collaboration here. See it here live, I tell you, get down. Most people are messing around, guys. It's all about knowing who you can banter with. We banter with MG, and they're rude because she one of us and gives a good as she gets. Yeah, she can handle her own, that's for sure. But I'm just saying, it might keep others from joining, because they are looking like, oh yeah, okay, so you are doing that to girls. Yeah, then I don't want to join. If it's a girl, you know, seeing that. So yeah, I don't know. I want to be all inclusive, but at the same time, you can't please everybody. It is impossible. You can't. So, but I'm trying to please everybody, and it's not going to work. So yeah, but yeah, that is going to make like a visual interest when you have different colors on it and having such a good time. But yeah. Let's see. Hey, talking about Krista kicking my ass. There she is. Hello. Hello. That was scarily on cue. Was talking behind your backs, you know. We are talking about why it's not that many girls that are in our hobby and, you know, being in the community and stuff like that. But I think that's wrong. And definitely, as of lately, like in the I want to say the late half year now on Twitter, I have stumbled across more and more players that are girls, and especially girls that are playing in D&D and stuff like that, and that's really cool. And I think it is kind of it's becoming a myth that it's just a boys club, and that's really cool. And that's it's you know, it's because people like Chris, Mickey, and others has been there, you know, paving the way, being the brave women's, and you know that's something someone like me can't do. I can, you know, say open the door and say welcome, but it's not my place in a way. But I can be friendlies, friendlies with the girls. It's without being like overstepping. I don't know. Does it make sense? I am like trying to talk while painting, and that's have a tendency to be like gibberish on speed. So yeah. Let's see. Chris, but when you bow to some people, you also show your rumpa to others. Yes, you are when you bow, you're showing your ass cracks, and yeah, that that is you know, and some boys and girls take advantage of that and will ram you over if you're not careful. So that is a fact too. So keep that in mind. Be friendly with caution. So yeah, all right. So today we had a dry run. Me and my two buddies that's going to try. We are going to make a podcast, but it's going to be in Norwegian, and we are going to talk about computer games, and we are going to talk in one podcast, and we are going to talk about role-playing games in one podcast, and then we are going to do like a painting podcast too. And I am going to be Master Yoda trying to learn the little I almost said Evidux, but you know what I mean, Padawans. The way of the brush. But yeah, we will see. I'm going to say it straight up that I am not the master of the universe when it comes to painting, but I understand some things and I can get you started on your journey. But I am actually, you shouldn't stop by me. You should using me as a leap board and exhale from where I am and find your own color on your lightsaber. But hey, Dave Dodge, evening, took a break from work. Here I am burning the midnight oil. That is yeah, that is something. Welcome to the show. I'm happy that you are using a little bit of your midnight oil on here. Hopefully it's not going to rot your brain. Probably is, but you know, maybe it's healthy to rot your brain sometimes. The chicken house is certainly looking better. Thank you, Dave Dodge. That's what's really nice of you to say. Let's see. Newbie is saying something that is like I have to unblock it. Let's see. Show. I haven't read it. I'm just going to open it. Let's see. Chris is saying many of the new D&D DMs are women, gender neutral, queer, catch, and that's so heartwarming. Yeah, and it's brave and it's really cool. But it's like in a way when you see on Twitter, some of them. I'm not saying that everybody is like that. I'm saying just a percentage of like the queer community of D&D. They are like exclusive. Just you have to like just your own gender, and if you're not just into that, you are out of this community forever and ever. And that's fine because it's have been like just men's in the past. But you know, it's like in every group. It's not completely true. That I know about people that have been playing for years D&D, and there have been families. There have been like married couples that are D&Ders and have been playing for 20, 30 years. You know, so I don't know. But you know, the most important thing that is that you are enjoying yourself when you are doing D&D. So you should find people that you think are funny to be with and having a good time with, because it is a time sink. And if you are just, oh shit, it is today, I need to go to the D&D, yeah, that is not going to be, you need to enjoy the thing to be in it, I think. But yeah, I don't know. It's where was I going with that? But yeah, I think it is really cool that people of all types of aspect of life are coming into the role-playing games and also to war games and stuff like that. D&D is by far more bigger than that the wargaming community are, and yes, but you know, keep the door open and hope that all the cool kids are coming in. Noobs. Yes, new people may be seeing us banter and all that, but we are not giving them the rude banter until we know them. Us for shit talk each other practically because we are known each other for a bit. Yeah, but that is true, newbies. MG, you, Bazooka J, and it's becoming Chris is becoming one of us. Dave Dodge is becoming one of us. And there we have Mr. Foxy Wolfie Boy, Cujo painting. Chicken mcNuggets. Oh yes, I want to raise chickens. You have bees. Does bees and chickens connect together? Actually, we are looking into starting with chickens. We as a family, like me and my girlfriend and the kids, and we are also thinking about having bees making honey and stuff like that. That would be really amazing. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we are thinking about it. So, blimey, here's the Scottish invasion. How's it going, Cujo? The DICE audience truly international, newbie says. Yeah, even Scots are in here. Holy shits. But yeah. But no, isn't Kojo? Kojo is Kojo? I thought he was Irish, but maybe I remember wrong. I mean, I wouldn't keep them in the same box. Yeah, chicken and bees. Yeah, that is super nice. Hey, this house today is packed with people. My favorite bunch of weirdos, nerds, and queers, and everything between. Painters, even painters are in here. Hey, I'm talking to you, Nerd Police Prime and Cujo Painting. Dave Dodge, I haven't seen you some paints, but you are saying that you are having struggles with yellows and stuff like that. Hopefully the advice that I was trying to give you 100 years ago helped you in a way, but I don't know. Feedbacks, dropping some photos here and there. Maybe we can try to figure it out. Maybe even Cujo Painting is going to talk a little about how to do it. I don't know, but but yeah, okay. I was talking about the Norwegian podcast, and we was taking a dry run today, and here you can see the beams are coming through I'm going to try to make them kind of white and stand out. And we did a dry run today, and we had a good flow in it. I really liked it, and we timed it, and we saw it, and I was trying to do taking sound from it just by using an app, and the stupid app was like, when we was finished talking, I just said stop the recording, and the app asked me then, do you want to save? Yes, or okay, or cancel. And I didn't see that, so I just turned off the phone, and when I turn it up again, the damn thing has deleted a 1 hour show that was the dry run. It would be really cool to just listen back to it, to listen how the flow was between us three talking and stuff like that, just to see what we have to try to remember to do it better when you are listening to it. And you know, my two friends are really serious about this. They are actually thinking about making this, you know, a career, something that they can make money of. And it would be really interesting to learn from them and collaborating, what do you call it? I am helping them kickstart this, and we are sharing equipments and stuff like that. So it will rip over to this channel, and hopefully it will be really cool. But that show is in Norwegian, of course, and because it's a market that is, you know, it needs to be filled with cool people. So we are going to try that. That is going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know how much I can talk about it, because if you are really unlucky and people, Norwegian people are watching this and getting ideas before we be able to launch, it's going to be a little heartbreaking. So I'm going to try to curb my enthusiasm and just try to, yeah. But at the same time, I'm really hyped about it. I'm looking really forward to get this out the ground and see how it works out in the wild. So yeah, they're actually using a media house to promote stuff, and it's really interesting how they are thinking about it. No, I'm not going that route with my channel yet, because I don't know. Yeah, but we are working towards that. And Patreon is one of the ways I'm going to try to make it work. Oh, dry throat, that's good. And no water, just paint water, that's excellent. So yeah. But yeah, it felt really good when we was talking. We had like, the comments was bumping around, and I really looking forward. I want to see, trying to get something like that, just like having a conversation with people like that on my channel. That would be really cool. Opening up Google Hangouts, Google Hangout or something like that, and see how it works. So yeah, we are actually going to try to do that in a fortnight. Yeah, a fortnight from now we are going to do that. And yeah, we're going to see how it works. Oosh, yeah. This is the Darcy ASMR show. No, it's not. Newbie, if people do have problems with person's gender catch, then it's them, understand people in vendors respect it, or ask them to leave. Yeah. Chris is a painter. That is really nice. Newbie, good God, dies Irish. Suppose all them Gaelic types is sons alike. Bloody racist. Yeah, that's me. Kujo, yeah, but people who care about their odd identities think it makes you all kinds of phobe if you don't want to inject politics into your hobbies. Yeah, I don't know. It is a hard topic to talk about in a way, because I think we have a unique chance here to just unify under like the hobby, and don't inject too much politics in it. And you know, I'm a sinner, ejecting politics and my views in it. So yeah, but I'm trying to be cautious and I'm not saying that people are wrong for thinking different than me. I really enjoy talking to people that I am not agreeing with, and try to broaden my views, and of course trying to broaden the views of the person I'm talking to. But it's all depending on, you know, how people are standing and how people are interacting, and you know what people want to use energy on. And it's not like I want to use all my energy on trying to persuade people to think the way I do, because I think half the time I don't know what I think or if I'm right or wrong, and I don't want to be the one guy that has all the answers, because there is no such guy or girl that have all the answers. So it's just what works for you, and you just have to stick with it and hope it works out. I don't know. Being a first Legion since '93 doesn't mean that I've gone any skills, Noob says. In reality, I never had the money to spend on all the paints of the hobby, so I put painting on the back, really. Yeah, but it's I feel like there is a thing to say about that. You know, you have I think about this hobby as a triangle, and you can't excel on every tree. You can only have the two sides of the triangle. I really think it is like you have painting is one is list building, and one is playing, and you can't be all three very, very good. And Chris is actually sitting just topless, listening to us. Okay, that is fine, I guess. Okay, yeah, sure. And have woolen socks on. Hey, your central heating in Scandinavia must be overworked. Yeah. Let's see. Cujo. I got fleeced by Games Workshop when I bought a load of Warhammer Fantasy stuff about 2 months before they shit-canned the game. Yeah. That was a really big surprise for me, because the end times, the books, Nagash, every other book there was really cool. The story was so cool, and you had been so used to you know, they set it to the 12th hour, and then they just reset the world, and it's all good in the hood. We was all expecting like a 9th edition update on the rules, not a total reboot of the whole system. So that what you're saying, Cujo Painting, is that you're the guy on YouTube that burned all those Dark Elves in that famous video. Dave, I got fleeced on eBay today, as I bought a re-release of an old Warhammer game book that was Warhammer World exclusive. Okay. I don't know exactly what you mean, but Dave Dodge, newbie, I'm tolerant person, but tell me, did you see people in the Arnold Center when you went to Games Workshop play Warhammer that had socks turned into tracksuit bottoms at the leg? What? Chrissa, I like A&D, the 2nd edition and 1st and 2nd edition D&D, but I love Ember role-playing game, Macho Woman with Guns role-playing game, even the Edge role-playing game, Burning Wheel role-playing game, and so on. Chrissa is like, you have to be the professor of role-playing games. I'm just dipping my toes in D&D and in Pathfinder right now. I actually DM'd some sessions of Star Wars, the new version of it. Yeah, but the game kind of died when I made the crime lord be a 8-year-old badass boss that the Jedi's, that the gamers they slayed him, and well, that was not a feel good thing, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't expect you to throw a lightsaber in an 8-year-old. What the? So yeah, everybody was like, yeah, that was neat. Let's do something else. So that was a hard lesson for me as a like the boss, like a DM, what you call it in Star Wars. I can't remember, but you know, the game master, maybe it's called. But yeah, I had this whole plot thinking about, because they was wandering in dark side, so they was becoming Sith. So their force ghosts that followed them. I had a plot that was going to be that I had to fight the ghost because they had this powerful. That was really powerful at this point. Just through 2-3 sessions in, and they was super powerful. And an experienced game master playing against seasoned gamers that have played role-playing games for years and years. they kicked my ass as a game master, and yeah, but I learned a lot, and I learned a little awkward stuff about them. Okay, so you're actually going to kill an 8-year-old for a little cool stuff. Cool. All right, so the chat is talking about Games Workshop and what they are doing. About the lost. Let's see. They are talking about role-playing games for Games Workshop. I think different seasons, or what you call it. When I heard people talk about the Games Workshop role-playing game, Warhammer, the second edition is what everybody say you should have. I don't know. Haven't played it. I have the pleasure of seeing Andy 2D6 and Remington Steele play some games of it over the YouTubes. It was fun. And they have a Slanesh hand that they were throwing around, fighting with like a fist, like a rubber fist. You know what I mean. So that was interesting. And yeah, so that's the only thing I know about that. Apparently you have like a big fisting thing in Warhammer Fantasy role-playing games. It was actually a hand that was ripped off and used as a like this thing. It was sketchy as a mother effer. So yeah, I'm just working in some colors there. Nerdpodis Prime is quiet, so I don't know if he is agreeing with what I'm doing. He had some suggestions of what I should drop in the colors, but yeah, I am doing it freestyle. But actually, it would be really cool if you have some suggestions. Like Chris, you're close to the Russians, aren't you? This is a Russian hut. Do they have different colors on this part here, the ridge of the thing? Do they have do they color it different in Russia or not? Baba Yaga is the Russian witch. She is badass, if you don't know. Fist hammer. Yeah, it was a fist hammer. And exactly what you're thinking. I think he threw a dice and got the famous Remington and get a 1. So he was one part fisting himself, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was so. Was funny as hell. And I think the campaign, MJ was working on the campaign. I think she is making a campaign for it, and for season 2, so that is coming out. And I know Andy 2D6, he has a flu, I think. He was supposed to be in a Counter-Strike podcast, but he had to cancel. And I think it is because he had a flu or something like that. And it was Remington is also talking about them starting up again with the show on YouTube. I am looking forward to that. I hope they can get it to work. I don't know. I'm just talking what I'm seeing on the internet. I have no clue. I have no inside information. I'm just repeating what I have listened to on podcast and on Facebook and stuff like that. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Nerdo is painting a Lord Sense. That's why I'm silent. Just to play white, that's always a bit of struggle with, needs a lot of attention. Yes. I am going to I'm going to purchase Rone and Dala inks, the acrylic inks that Mickey is talking about, and Vince Mandarella. I think actually, I don't know if Cujo Painting is using the inks too. You have the white inks that are just and then you have a gray one, and Mickey is liking a gray tone, no, a green tone as well, and umber red is another one that they frequently use. Good old Rem, miss his face on YouTube. Yeah, if you go to Remington Steel Facebook page, he has some awesome videos up there. I think he has it's not taken down. So if you look in there, you can see like old videos where he shows off his Beast Man and stuff like that. That's really cool. He's like Warhammer 100%. He embraced the Age of Sigmar, and Vince Venturella has embraced it. But I know there are a lot of people that just straight out hate it and want it to burn in hell. I actually like Age of Sigmar. My only super win was with Bretonnians was when I played against Sinel. He had his awesome Khorne army, and I had the Bretonnians was like whooping the ass, like ripping new assholes for the Khorne. Was amazing. It was like, yes, 15 years I waited for this. Rip some ass. You shall have a new asshole where never, so you can shit double. It was glorious. And of course, Chanel hated it. So never again have I played Age of Sigmar. Another buddy of mine, Angry Panda, also he wants to actually start up playing Age of Sigmar again, but he is like me, into every game system there you can find that there's just cool minis, and you know I am embracing myself as trying to stop buying stuff, but it's hard, man. It's hard, man. It's game over, man. I need more minis. What you mean? But yeah, so in this episode I put it on a little color, talk a lot of shit, and said hello to everybody in the chat. Asshammer, yeah, kinda. Cujo Painting is on the ball. We are 53 minutes in, it's 7 minutes to go. Is this chicken house a part of a fairy tale? Dave Dodge asks. Yeah, look up Baba Yaga. She is the wicked witch which every witch are afraid of. She will murder everybody. She eats kids. She loves to like fuck up shit. She is the badass. You know Russia. You know in Soviet Russia we have witch. This is the witch that can make a freaking hut, grow chicken legs and hunt you down, and you know she is badass. You should the folklore for Baba Yaga is awesome. So Nerdpolis Prime, Lord of Change. Chris, and it's kind of the same with the old Norwegian wooden churches. Different parts of different shades and tones, and the main part, and so on. Okay, you are talking about the Russian huts. Let's see. Let's see if I can find everything. Let's see. I have Dahl and roller inks, loads of them. Use them for very smooth whites, catch and yellows. Yeah, there you go. It is a painter's choice. You know, it's the secret sauce that they do not tend to talk too much about. But there you have it. Burn the witch, humming the melody. And he wonders why he demonetized. Double assholes. Yes, of course. Then you can shit double. Where have I heard that Angry Panda name before? I see. I don't know if Angry Panda is with us in Discord. His name is on Facebook is Daniel. If you look up Daniel, he's one of my buddies. He is champion when it comes to collecting stuff. I am like a mere padawan to his awesome. He has like rooms and rooms filled with awesome stuff, and he is really good at explaining rules. I am like, when I read rules, it had a tendency to just not stick. I need to play the game 20 times before anything stick. So I'm kind of amazed that my friends wants to play games with me. Apparently it's fun to beat me. That's why they keep me around. Let's see. And no, Dicey is hard. Maybe I shall go get to the chopper. Nearly an hour. Painted fuck all. What's wrong with it, Dave? Where do you think about me or Baba Yaga? Sounded very sweet, Chris says. Okay. Angry Panda is on Facebook group. Dave, which are you not? May I add? Facebook group. Dave Dodge is on our Facebook group. We have a messenger that I do not think of the people in here. Cujo Painting isn't there. Dave Dodge isn't there. Chris isn't there. But it's like, do you want another Dicey Slice, or is it enough with the Sexy Spa editions and the Squad editions of Facebook? It's just a question of, do you want more dice? And of course, you are a role-playing gamers, and you will say yes. So maybe I don't know. If you want to say if you want to be in the group messenger group, just say I want to be in the messenger group, and we shall share the love. Dave Dodge, the white scars have just one big solid ball of slimy plastic. I had to put drops of Vallejo matte medium and stir it like a madman to break up the goo. Then drop 2 metal balls into the pot and put that in a lady's nail polish shaker. Yeah, it is. It is, you know, if you don't have this kind of thing to shake your paints with, look at this. Look at this action. Bumpity, 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 bump. It's going to shake it like you mean it. Look at Sexy Beast. If you don't have that, you should have some lady shakers, or what you call it. But anyways, what the 1 minute I get dicey Facebook notifications, so I must be a part of a Facebook group. Hey, there you go. Hey, I want to be in a group. Not a Facebook group. It is a messenger group. But I should. Okay. If you are on Facebook on my squad, I can put you in that messenger group. If not Noobs or Mr. Bazooka or somebody is putting you in there. Oh, the ladies nail polish shaker. Haha, Chris. Coupled with official Games Workshop spanking paddle, you people probably have me marked as a pervert for a decade. Yeah, it's not. I'm probably more. You're probably marking me as more of a pervert than anybody, but what can you do? And there we go. Cujo Painting is curious about what else we are using that for. And on that bombshell, I'm saying fuck off. And have a good one. I thank you all for being here. Same time tomorrow. Yes, no, maybe. Boops. Like Mr. Eston using on Chilling Wargamers. That's so cool. I want to have that too, but I can't because it's branded. I can do this. Alright. Anyways, on that lesser bombshell, fuck off.